Well, that's it. I've come up with a new recipe. Welcome back, everyone, to a new recipe where we are just a little underway from our next dish, which is, of course, one-pot creamy pesto chicken pasta. Alright, a little technical mishaps here. Had to start and then delete some things off my phone because apparently I didn't delete enough last night. But it's all good because now we're here and I'm with you and all's right in the world. God, I sound like a romance to you guys. Really buttering you all up. Anyway, so you can see here we got a pound of chicken, roughly a pound of chicken in mind to tag the 2 pounds that I bought because that's all they had. So I got a pound of chicken cut up into strips, kinda cubed it up, it was easier. Minced up garlic, butter in the pan, frying that bad boy up. And it says to use the penne rigate, which just makes it look better. So I'm gonna use the rest of my shells so I don't have just random ass pasta lying around. Because it's pasta, man. Like, the shape's pretty irrelevant. It's more of a. There we go. Oh wow, maybe I had too much in there. It's like Legos, you know. You dump the box, gotta put them all back in there. Anyway, the point is, so like the right, the pasta. The pasta is basically just to make it look fancy. You don't need to have a specific kind of pasta. God knows I really don't care. Unless you're making a certain thing when, ooh, there we go. Woo, look at that. Alright. Yeah. So pasta being largely irrelevant what kind, just as long as there's pasta in there. Just helps it look better, unless you're making something specific like manicotti or stuffed pasta rolls or something like that. No. Then it's largely irrelevant, but till then, just use whatever pasta you have laying around. Hell, you could do spaghetti noodles for this. That'd be interesting. Be a pretty interesting look. Anyway, so now we're going to add some chicken broth, whole can of it, pasta. Gonna let that cook for a bit. Give me a second, I gotta read these. Sorry, guys. Alright. Alright, cool. So now we're basically just waiting for the pasta to cook. Another one of those dishes, kind of like last week's, I think it was, with the Minnesota one, where it's like, hey, just throw the pasta in here and let it absorb whatever juices you got going on there. It's like, I might have put too much pasta in here. I'll just put a half pound of pasta in here, which is like half the box. Yeah, probably got a little more than half the box, and the extra shells. Yeah. But anyway, how are you guys doing? How are all my beautiful fans? And just so you guys know, like, the video I upload today is not gonna be this, because I do this a week ahead of time, so by the time this video comes out, if my last video hit 15 views, because I have high expectations of you guys, then I will dye my hair blue, because that'd be fun. So it won't be in this video, it'll be in the next video, if you guys manage to do that. That doesn't mean sit there in front of your computer watching it 15 times, people. Spread it, share it, let everyone see it. Let's get it out there. I'm here to feed the world. At the very least, I'm here to feed people like me who are just like, I should eat better than I do. I got the means. Which I don't know if I have the means, because like, it cost me $14 to get all this stuff, okay? And now, don't get me wrong, like, most expensive thing was the chicken. The chicken was like $6. It's like, man, chicken's expensive. I don't know what's happening there. I'm chicken shortage. Start buying beef. More beef dishes in the future. Probably, maybe, absolutely. And yeah. So it cost me $14 to get all this stuff because I needed I got to buy the chicken, the pasta, pesto, cream cheese. Really, what killed me was the pesto. Pesto's like $3-4, man. It's insane. And I was like, ugh, so ridiculous. But the point is, I got this from a site called Budget Bites, and I'm digging it. Because they're all pretty cheap. Like, granted, like, this will carry me alone for a couple meals. Like, if I had a family, which I think that's part of the reason why I'm still stuck on that, is because my mindset's like, oh, if I have a family, I gotta think about them. But I really don't. It's just me. So I can do all this fancy jazz. Oh no, my phone's getting pretty hot. Welcome back to this. And we're back. Welcome to the new recipe that we stopped and then had to restart on a different date because of things that happened. That's why it looks different. Yeah, so maybe I started this bit early. I gotta wait for the pasta to cook, because, you know, pasta be all, like, super hard, and then you gotta warm it up, soften it up, and get a flippy floppy. It's just over clear, yes, that is the sound of me eating that pasta. Ow. What occurs to me, I don't think I exactly walked you guys through how to make this delicious food. So, put that on that. And, right, 1 pot creamy chicken pesto pasta. Delicious. So, I started like a pound chicken, cut that into strips. Sorry, I'm looking at camera angles for you guys here, so you're just now staring at this pot lid thing. Yeah, and then 2 cloves of garlic, chopped up, minced up, right thrown in there. So you want to cook that till it's brown, till the chicken is brown. I usually go a little longer though, because it's chicken and it can be brown on the outside, but pink on the inside, and nobody wants raw chicken because that's some gnarly stuff. And then I did mention the chicken broth, so a can of that, cup of milk, delicious. Actually, I'm not a super big fan of milk. Surprising, I know, because I've never broken a bone, because I'm immortal. Yeah. There we go. Ooh. And, yep, so I put all those in the pan, browned the chicken first. And now I added the milk and the broth at the same time, just so I make sure that my pasta can cook. Because don't want to get halfway through the thing and be like, oh, hey, pasta ain't cooking because you ain't got enough liquid in there for it to absorb. Because that's the big annoyance. Also, like, what's with these things? And it's like, oh, hey, cook your pasta in here with, like, all this stuff. And it's like, sure. And, of course, what I mean by that is how it's basically fry your meat, cook your meat, and then cook your pasta with the meat. New concept to me, honestly. Usually I would just make them separately and then add them together. And look at that. Woo! Getting a little toasty right there. Ooh. Yeah. More noodles, perhaps. I don't know. I am kind of aiming to make this more of a soup. Yeah. That's me acting like a 5-year-old. Well, yeah. So while we got a minute, while the pasta cooks, let's take a moment. Let's calm down. Let's take a moment and talk about some things. What do you guys want to talk about? Nothing? You guys are just being silent? Okay, cool. I'll start. Make that happen. Oh, also I'm supposed to turn this boiler down. Perhaps that's why it's getting all crazy on me. And I do what I wanted to do. There we go. Boil that up. Let it simmer, as they say. Speaking of simmering, this has nothing to do with it. I'm just using it as a very poor segue. Excuse me while I drink water. Ooh, hydration. Yeah, that's the stuff. So I suppose we could take a minute to talk about work. Not my work. My work's really flipping annoying right now. So what it is, but that's, we're not here to talk about me. We're here to talk about y'all and the things you can do. Also, don't ever do what I'm doing. In fact, I'm not going to show you what I'm doing. It's secret. Ooh, secret. But the work. How about the work you do? what do you guys do? I'm sure like most of my viewers are like work with me because that's just it's who I told first. But yeah. But based on your work ethic, maybe you're really good at your job and you feel a little underappreciated. I get that, and I'm sorry that you feel that way. I can't do anything about it, but it sucks. Like, believe me, I get that. It's a big mood. But that doesn't mean you shouldn't take. Oh, geez, all the way over to the other burner. That doesn't mean you shouldn't take pride in the job you do. You should be able to do your job, walk away from it, and someone look at it like, holy damn, who did this? This is amazing. You go up to them and be like, hey, it's me. I did that because I'm amazing. Just take pride in what you do. You don't always have to enjoy it, but at the very least, take a small enough amount of pride where you are encouraged to do your best and keep getting better. Because then, maybe, hopefully, someone will be like, oh, hey, damn, you're really good at this? Thank you for, being here. And you're going to be like, alright, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Oops. Oh, we're getting there. Oh, sorry. Got a bit of a cavity in pasta that I just snagged right there. Moving in on it. But you should take pride in what you do. So at the very least, like, maybe your life is shitty right now. Maybe you have a really bad day. You can just go home and be like, I did that. I did good. I did amazing. Hell yeah. Give you something to look forward to, something to be excited about. Just like, I'm good at that. And trust me, like, we all have bad days at work. We all have bad days in general. And you don't have to let it be a bad day. Sometimes it's really hard to fight that negative rabbit. Trust me, I've been there. But, you can always, like, you're 100% in charge of your emotions and your thoughts. So you can take what you can decide, like, hey, I don't need to be mad about this, or I need to let this go. Because, is it worth your time? Chances are not really. Maybe you had one bad day. And y'all turn into the Joker. That's not true. I saw Joker and it just making me think about, like, maybe Joker's not one bad day away from, or maybe Batman's not one bad day from becoming the Joker. That's a side note, though. But back to be on point. I say a lot. I need to work on that. I used to be really good at public speaking, but maybe it's because it's a recording that I upload. I don't know. We'll get there. And the point is, you are what you make yourself. You can let others influence you and let them mold you and guide you, but at the end of the day, you still made that choice to let them do that, so you are your own progenitor of, like, what you do and what you become. So this whole concept called the slide edge, I'll talk about in the next video, about how small things every day will lead to bigger changes over time. But yeah, maybe you're having that bad day. Maybe you're just having that really shitty day and you're like, man, this is terrible. I want to be here. I hate this. This is dumb. This is murder. And you're just like, you go home and just like, ugh, finally, gone. But your bad mood permeates because that's how the humans work. Wow. It's just like, you don't want to, but your brain, your subconscious brain is just so focused on it. It's like, negative. So, maybe you gotta find things that make you happy, small things in life. Start building up those, and then use them to conquer that negative thought. Because I kind of had a shitty morning today when I woke up. Walk outside, take my dog out, whatever. Neighbor's dogs are on the loose because heaven forbid they watch their own damn dog. And the first thing I said today was, are you fucking kidding me? Not a great way to start the day. But now here I am, cooking and talking to y'all. And don't get me wrong, cooking is definitely one of the things that makes me feel better about things. It definitely helps. I do love to cook. But that, and I had a little muffin that I could hold and cuddle because she's a little muffin and she needs her cuddles. And she makes me feel better all the time because she's my little baby girl. So that's today's video message. Let me see what we got going on this pasta. That's a chicken. That is. Ooh. It's still a bit firm. That's what it is. Oops, daisy. let that simmer up for a couple more minutes. Basically, want to reduce all the in there, and then I'm just gonna add 3 ounces of cream cheese and I forget how much pesto. Huh. Well, if you guys couldn't tell, I'm recording this on a different day because, like I said, stuff came up and stuff happened, so I had to stop. But I did manage to finish that other one before my phone decided to not overheat. So that's what's going on. Oh man, you guys can even see the whole brownie bit underneath the pan now. But yeah, and so that's today's recipe. This video's gone on for like 10 minutes, or 11 minutes now. So I'm gonna go ahead and sign off here. But it's that's basically today's recipe. It's just so they know, pound of chicken, minced garlic, in the pan with 2 ounces of butter. Make sure it gets all mixed up, all nice and brown. Then you want to throw some pasta in there, like half a pound, 8 ounces, because some people don't actually know that, much to my surprise. And then the chicken broth, some milk. Just simmer it up. Make sure the noodles gather up all that nice, good liquid. And then 3 ounces of cream cheese, and I'm gonna go out on a limb and say a tablespoon of pesto. Even though that seems ridiculously mad. Oh no, it's a third. It's a third cup of pesto. I remember now. Yeah, third cup of pesto. And you mix it up in there. Make sure the cream cheese gets all nice and melty. And that'll be it. So this video is kind of weird, kind of lengthy, I feel like. Maybe it's just because I'm just keep rambling on here. But that's all I got for you guys. So I will see you next week. That's it.